thinking about that special teacher who's had an impact on my life, the person that immediately comes to mind is my graduate school advisor and mentor, Ellen Winter. Ellen has had a profound effect on my professional development. She's trained me as a researcher, teaching me to think critically, to write, to evaluate, and present my findings. But I think one of the greatest lessons I've learned from her is what it means to be a teacher and a mentor, and what it means to be an effective teacher. I admire how invested Ellen is in her students' learning. As a graduate student, you don't necessarily receive training on how to become a teacher, how to instruct undergraduates, but as a professor, a lot of my time is spent in the classroom, working with students in my lab. Thankfully, I had a really wonderful role model. Ellen is very engaged in her students' learning. She creates an active learning environment, work through discussion and classroom demonstrations, and she also encourages and challenges her students to think critically, to evaluate scientific findings, both in the literature as well as in the popular media. And I think what she's created is an environment where students are very enthusiastic about learning, and they're learning real life skills that will carry into the real world. So with developing critical thinking skills, develop writing skills. I've talked to her a lot about her teaching strategies and philosophies, and I've really tried to, I use Ellen as kind of this model of excellence in teaching, and I've really tried to incorporate many of her strategies in my own teaching.